Hello, I'm Mystic Rose and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here with me today. We're going to be looking into the topic of how do they view you sexually. I'm going to be using letter tiles so that you can see their name in the tiles or their initials of the person that you're thinking of, or this could just be in general, people in general. So take it however you want to take it, okay? There's going to be 3 different piles to choose from. You can choose using gemstones or images or some kind of combination of both. Go ahead and go to the timestamps below in order to make your selection. Alright, so if you are new to my channel, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you be part of my community. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I truly love and appreciate you each so much. Thanks so much for booking those personal readings with me. I always enjoy that a lot. Alright, let's go ahead without any further hesitation with today's pick a card, all about how do they view you sexually. This is 18 plus, so get ready for some fun. Hello and welcome to your pile selection with gemstones. So for pile number 1, we have this rose quartz. For pile 2, we have red jasper. And for pile 3, we have green aventurine. So go ahead and think about which one you're most drawn to. And if you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. If you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. But this is going to be all about how do they view you sexually. Hello and welcome to your pile. If you chose this rose quartz or image 1, you're in the right place for today's pick a card. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be looking into how do they view you sexually, and this is an 18 plus reading, so just be cognizant of that. And if you are not 18 years of age or older, please do not watch this video. Today we are going to be looking at specific names of the person on your mind. For confirmation, I will be channeling some names toward the end. Also, I'm going to be getting hints and clues from Spirit as to who this person might be and any other relevant clues. I'm going to be going into great detail using the Manara deck, the Tarot of Sexual Magic, as well as some other tarot decks, in order to gather as much information as I am able to from Spirit about how they view you sexually. Now, this could be a specific person on your mind or people in general. So take it however that it resonates with you. And remember, this is a general reading, so take what you like and leave the rest. I'm just going to connect with Spirit and cleanse the space. Spirit, please be here now with me and help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my Pile 1 collective, all about how either the person on their mind or people in general view them sexually. And Spirit, please speak through me. Thank you. Alright, this is going to be a lot of fun. I am so excited. I hope you all are too. So Spirit, how do they view my pile number 1 sexually? Oh, wow, that came out. So we've got water. You could be a water sign, or maybe it's the person on your mind. I really do feel, though, that you embody this total energy of like the watery essence, that flowiness, that deep, deep emotional wellspring that you embody. And this is just something that really comes through when you are making love. You are somebody who really is able to take whatever is deep inside of you and convey that sexually to your partner in your movements, in your eyes, in everything that you do. You are conveying this deep wellspring of emotionality. And this is how people, your person, views you sexually, that you're very open. You are very in touch with your emotions, and you somehow know how to move as well in the bedroom. There's something about your movements that are very sensual, very sexual, and just very rhythmic. It's like you just were born this way. It's almost like, I don't know if you had dance training or something like that when you were younger, but a lot of people do view you that way. The way you walk, okay? The way you walk, it screams like sex, okay? You are very sexy. Your nature, your body shape, and the way that you walk, it's very hot. It's very sexy. So this comes across. It's kind of like if you are a woman, you have this like whole sexy vibe going on. It's like, it's hard to explain, but it really does make me think of like that whole Jessica Rabbit thing. And I know I've said that before, but like, you know how she's just got that, the way she stands, everything she does, she just kind of screams out sex appeal. That's you. That's how people are viewing you. So you are very, very hot, very, very sexy. And a lot of this sex appeal is in the way that you move your body. Okay. Okay, what else, Spirit? How else are people viewing my pile 1 sexually? Okay, the things that you wear, they really, really complement your body so well. Like, you have beautiful hips. I can see that. Beautiful thighs. You have a gorgeous neck and nice definition in your face. It looks like you have a nice jawline here, and everything that you wear, it enhances your beauty, and it makes you look strikingly beautiful, strikingly sexy. And you put this together with your, body movements, and you are just out of this world. You make other people want you, even people that are currently in relationships. I mean, you can't help it. It's not like you're asking for this to happen, but you get like married men or married women wanting you, people that are already in relationships. Like, yeah, I think a lot of people just view you as like eye candy, and I think that you just can't help it. You've just probably always been this way. You're just very sexy. You even have gorgeous feet. And the way that you move your feet, your toes, it's hard to explain how you can even be sexy in the way that you move your feet and toes. It's incredible. I mean, you might have even been told this before by people, that there's something very magical about your movements. Okay. Let me get my deck straightened out the right way. Okay. Yes. So we've got the moon. Many people do have a lot of secret types of fantasies about you because, I mean, let's face it, you're the type of person, when you enter the room, all eyes are on you, and everybody wants a piece of that pie. Everybody just, yeah. And this is like, okay, you can't really see all of this because there's stickers covering it because of YouTube standards, but there's 2 couples here, which tells me that you could actually attract, like I said, people that are already in a couple, a relationship or whatever. Like, that's just confirmation for me. Another thing that's coming through is that you're so sexy, and also I just heard divine. Okay, you have like this, I don't know, it's like you're imbued with like divinity and sexual divinity, and you just make people want you, even if, yeah, even if they're already in a relationship. And also you could be invited into thruples, okay, thruple situations, like threesomes or whatever. And whether or not you would accept that, you know, that's a different story. But you may have had some offers, okay? People see you as open, so they're like, oh, well, you know, maybe we'll take a chance and invite him or invite them, invite her, you know, whatever gender you associate with, it doesn't matter. This person or these people that are viewing you, they think of you as open, and so they're like, well, why not ask and see? You know, you can't blame a steer for trying. Right? You're even beautiful when you sleep. You're even beautiful when you're just resting or sleeping or not even trying to be. It's something that, like I said, it just happens. It happens, and that's how people view you, as sexy without trying. It's effortless. It's effortless beauty. Let's see how else people view you. Playful. They see you as playful. All right. You're youthful. You have a youthful glow. You have a twinkle in your eyes. And you really do look so much younger than your actual age. Okay, so you're going to have to put your tips down below in the comment section, how it is you're staying so young looking, because you really are giving off this youthful type of glow. And it might be your hairstyle or your skincare or something like that. Please do share. All right, now I want to take a closer look into how people are viewing you sexually. So I think what I'll do is I will use some channeled message cards, okay, along with my channeling abilities, because I'm going to channel spirit. So spirit, how else are they viewing my pile number 1 sexually? All right, we got take the lead. So that just tells me that people view you, or this person views you, as somebody who's not afraid to take the lead in the bedroom. You're not afraid to just have fun and be like, you know, going after what you want in the bedroom, telling your partner what you like. You're not shy. That's the thing. You're playful, you're fun, you have great style, you're flowy, effortlessly beautiful and sexy, and you're not shy. Okay? And that's how people view you sexually. You are so much fun. All right, how else, spirit? We've got sex with constant eye contact. You have no fear, my pile 1. So that's how people view you. You're intense. Okay, you remember what I said here about there's something? This is crazy. Spirit is confirming this. So thank you, Spirit. I'm going to ring my bell. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming that. In the very, very beginning, I did say that there's something about your eyes and the way you move your body during sex. So this is coming out again. It's like sex with constant eye contact is your thing. You are somebody who looks into your partner's eyes deeply, and it goes right through their soul, like right to their soul. You are somebody that has an intense gaze. You're not afraid of making eye contact. So that's great. What else? You're not afraid to get hot and sweaty, and people know that about you. You don't seem prudish, you know. There are some people that, you know, I don't want anybody to get offended, but there's some people that come across as a little bit more reserved, okay? And you're not like that. You seem like you're very open and that you want to get hot and sweaty and have like a rumpus, a fun rumpus. And I just heard rendezvous too. We got makeup sex. So I think that there's a feistiness to you that people see in your personality too, that some people may view you as like fun to get in a fight with and then make up with and have makeup sex with, because you have that intensity, you know. And so you might have had like partners in the past that were like attracted to that intensity, that might have started fights with you, okay, just to try to get that makeup sex. Because like when you get mad, you know how to get mad. But when you are doing makeup sex, oh yes, it's very intense, because it's that emotionality that we talked about in the very beginning. So thank you, Spirit, for that. Yeah, it's the emotionality that you show. It's so deep, and it comes through your eyes, your body movement, every hip thrust, every motion that you're doing in the bedroom, especially during makeup sex. It's very intense, and it's always very, like, I want to say like methodical or thought. Like it's almost like in the moment, you know, it's in the moment. Somebody's definitely thinking about like that you'd be so much fun to be playing in the bedroom with, like scratching up your back, pulling your hair, and they view you as somebody who's up for that kind of stuff, because you seem to be like a little mischievous, okay, or a little playful. And there's definitely somebody thinking about doing that kind of fun stuff with you. Also, we got whips and chains. And I really do think that that people think that you're up for this kind of stuff, like basically like up for anything, you know. And that is one thing that makes you so much fun. So much fun. It's your seduction, your art of seduction. And it's also, Spirit is telling me, it's your facial expressions that you make inside the bedroom, like when you orgasm, but also outside of the bedroom. Like, you're dynamic. Your Spirit is showing me that like you show every emotion on your face, unless you're trying to have a poker face, which you can do. You can be very stoic when you want to be, but like when you're with your friends or whatever, or with people that you care about, you can be so funny, because your facial expressions, like sometimes they may be like exaggerated, or like it may seem like over the top, but like you have so much personality plus. So yeah, you're just a fun person to get to know. And there's so much of like, there's so many layers to you. Like, you are so dynamic as a person, and you're constantly evolving all the time. So you're fun in that way too, because people are like, okay, how are they going to be next week, or how are they going to be in a year from now? And I just heard too, like, there's definitely somebody thinking about like wanting to like be submissive to you. Okay, so take that however you want. I think what I'm gonna do now is do like letter tiles to see if you can find your specific person's name in here, or somebody who's specifically thinking about you in a sexual way. So Spirit, who is viewing my file number 1 sexually in this way, please give us some names. I will list some names. Maybe you'll hear names of somebody you know that's thinking of you this way sexually. This could be somebody that you are crushing on, or your partner, or even sometimes exes come through. I'm not gonna lie, I will not be able to control what comes through. It's gonna be whatever Spirit wants to come through, but I might say your name, I might say their name, okay? I am seeing love though in here. Look at that, love, Love. Just change those around, but yeah, we got love here. There's definitely A lot of people that have a lot of love for you, and they see you as somebody that's ultra loving, ultra kind. You embody that loving nature, those qualities, those traits that are so desirable. It's basically what everybody wants in a person, in a partner. All right, so how this works, I will say some names. If you don't hear names of anybody you know, it's okay. Look for some names here in the title or tiles of anybody that you might know, okay? And meanwhile, I'm just going to say a few names, probably like maybe 20. And I'll stop when Spirit asks me to stop. And then, yeah, we'll go from there and see what the next steps are. I always like to do this step by step to see what Spirit wants me to say or do. I always let Spirit lead. But yeah, if you see a name and almost all the letters are there, I would say that counts. And you can double up the letters. If everything is there except one letter, it does count. Like you could see your own name in here letting you know, or your own initials letting you know that you got the right pile for sure. But if you were hoping to see somebody specific in mind in these tiles and you don't, I would say definitely try for a different pile, okay? Because there's 3 piles to choose from. And sometimes it happens when you might get the wrong one. I mean, that's happened to all of us. So all of us who enjoy pick a cards from time to time, right? So consider that. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and channel some names now, okay? So I'm hearing Gwen and Lucy, Sal, Dale, Dan, Lisa, Peggy, Rudy. I'm hearing Davis. That could be like a last name. Ryan, Soraya, Lydia, Gail, Boris, Heath, Chris, Damien, Darnell, Demetrius, Sandy, Kirsten, Mercedes, Matt, Theo, Jan, Jackie, Rosie, Opal, Jenny or Jennifer, Jessie, Jenica, Araya, Ray, Ramon, Mark, Ben, Michael, Steven, and I'm just going to say a couple more. What other names, Spirit? Marianne, Devin. I don't know if I said that already, but I was hearing Devin. Okay. So those are the names that I was hearing from Spirit. But like I said, keep looking in here for names or initials of who it is that was on your mind, okay? Or your own initials in here letting you know that yes, you chose the right pile, or even your first, middle, or last name, okay? Anything else, Spirit, that you want me to bring through? Yeah, so we do have love here. Many people, it's like they fall in love with you. They fall in love with you at first sight. You have royal vibes. I'm seeing royal. Yeah, You have a regality about you. See, it is the way you walk. It is the way you talk. It's the way you also bite your lips. We've got lips. You have nice lips. Yeah, you have nice hips. The way your hips sway, I'm also seeing, is very sexy. Somebody's stuck to you like glue. You get people that you don't even really find attractive that are kind of stuck to you like glue. You get all types of people attracted to you, my pile one. Lady. I'm seeing lady. I'm hearing lady in the street, a freak in the sheets. I am seeing like doggy, and I'm not seeing a T, but I heard doggy style. Many people like your booty so much they kind of just want to like bend you over and do your doggy style like right then and there. Okay, I cannot lie. This is what spirit was bringing through. I had to say it. You have a nice booty. Okay, you got a nice rear end, and there's many people that like view you as having a juicy booty and they want to slap it. They have all kinds of thoughts about it, but I won't go into all that. But yeah, there's a lot of love for the booty here. You might have got told that before. And you also have a baby face from what I can see here. You have a baby face. So you do. We got that. That's actually confirmation. So thank you, spirit, for that. But yeah, you have a baby face. So you look much younger than your actual years. You could have many followers if you are on a social media type of platform. You could have a lot of followers because I am seeing that. Spirit pointed that out to me. Many followers right there in the tiles. So, or that could even just mean like, even if you're not on social media, like you have a lot of people that like follow you around and like not in a creepy way, but like they want to be like stuck to you like glue. Okay, I'm seeing like fanboy in here too, or even fangirl. So you got a lot of fans and a lot of admirers. All right, so my pile one, oh my gosh, this has been so much fun. I hope that you enjoyed. Please take a moment and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Please press that like button if you enjoyed this reading today. And don't forget to leave me a comment. I would love to know your thoughts, whether this resonated with you or not, and also anything that I might have missed in the letter tiles that you saw. And that by sharing that with everyone else, other people will benefit from that too. So go ahead and share whatever other words you see in here. All right, in the comment section. And if you are a returning subscriber, thanks so much for being here. Just wanted to give a shout out to you all. I love you all so much. And if you need a personal reading, I do offer personal readings. Please check out my description box below for more information about that. My prices are very affordable and I like to keep them that way for you all. If you like 18 plus uncensored readings, I do have a Patreon where we can get as naughty as we like. So if you like those naughty kinds of uncensored love readings, 18 plus readings, please join me at my Patreon for only $3 and you can cancel at any time. So there's really nothing to lose. Go ahead and follow my link in the description box below and that'll take you over to my Patreon where you can join us there. And if you'd like to make a donation to my channel, feel free to check out my description box below for information on how you can do that. It's never expected, but it's always appreciated. Much love to you all. Stay sexy and beautiful. And until next time, bye. Hello and welcome. So if you chose image 2 or the red jasper, you are in the right place for today's pick a card reading. Today's pick a card reading is how do they view you sexually, and it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be all about either the person on your mind, and we're going to be using letter tiles to confirm that, either by initials or their full name or first, middle, or last name. I will be channeling names. Or you can just take this as they in general, like people, how do people view you sexually, okay? So just have fun with it. I know I'm going to have fun with it. So I will be using the Manara deck. I'm just going to start by cleansing it. And then I'm going to connect with Spirit. So Spirit, please be here now with me and help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my pile number 2 collective. All about how do either people or the person on their mind view them sexually. And Spirit, speak through me as always. Thank you. Oh wow. We are starting off with a bang, and this is an 18 plus, so that's okay. You are very, very experimental. It looks like that when like people see you, they see you as somebody who's open and like willing to try all kinds of different things in the bedroom. And you're fun, okay? You have a fun like style of lovemaking. You have like this uniqueness about you. So basically why I say that it's unique is because you're open to trying different positions. You could like to research about different fun positions and stuff like that. Ones they like, you might surprise other people, like your partners. You may surprise them with some of the positions that you know for different, angles and that kind of thing. And you have a fun personality too, because like you're open for role play and stuff like that. So you definitely seem like very, very open. In fact, if you were drawn to pile 1, you might find some messages in pile 1. Like if you were kind of torn between piles 1 and 2, I would say watch both, because there may be some messages in there for you, in both. So, and then we've got, ooh, the 3 of Fire. That's such an awesome card. So how people view you sexually, or the person that you're thinking of views you sexually, how they view you sexually, is that you're spontaneous when it comes to lovemaking. You're just the kind of person that, you don't get out your calendar and say, okay, let's make love on Friday night at 7:00 p.m. after supper. You're more like the type of person that's like, hey baby, it's go time, let's go. Or like you're not afraid to really take the reins and take charge. And I feel like a lot of your partners just dig this about you too, that you have that kind of take charge attitude. And honestly, like you can shock people with how fun and spontaneous you can be with your sexuality. Look at his face. I mean, you can tell he's in utter shock because she's basically straddling him. He's completely clothed. She's completely just disrobed and thrown her garments on the ground, and they're outside in a public place and on a park bench, and you can even see like her bra is dangling from the side of the bench, and she's just straddling him, and he's just looking like, what? What is going on? But I really do think that like your sexuality and how spontaneous you can be and fun really surprises people, but they do dig it. You have like that whole Marilyn Monroe flair about you. This card reminds me of like that moment where Marilyn Monroe is standing over like that, the infamous, the notorious photograph of her with her skirt flying up in the air and the wind blowing her hair. And you have this like whole carefree spiritedness about you too, and the sexiness. So it doesn't matter like what color your hair is, or even what gender you are. You just have this easy breezy kind of feeling about you that you really are that kind of person that's very carefree, and that's coming through in all 3 of these cards. That's amazing. It's fun when they all line up like that. All right, Spirit, how else is my pile number 2 collective being viewed sexually? Whoa, that one just like jumped out. Oh, wow. Okay, so you get people that clearly are obsessed with you. You may attract stalkers or people like that that kind of like get obsessed with you. They can't stop thinking about you. Yeah. Exes that just can't get over you, even if you've moved on. And even if they've moved on, like, this is, yeah. This is the card of like obsession, because we see the devil back here sneaking around back there. And that's, you know, that's always a sign for that. And also you have the energy about you, the sexual energy that kind of allows other people to know that while you can take charge, you also like to be submissive as well. So you like to do both. You can do both. So it's not like, you know, people are seeing you in one way. You don't really fit into a box when it comes to your sexuality. Whoa, that just jumped out. You have the kind of body where a lot of people would love to just like get you drunk and get you undressed and like see more of your body, because, you know, you have a beautiful body. And if you wear like those sexy shirts that show your midriff or your shoulders, so I guess that would be like a, maybe it's called a tube top or halter top or something like that, you really get people's minds wondering about you. And a lot of people, especially like if you go to bars a lot, you get a lot of eyes looking at you, okay? Or this could be even just different social gatherings. Sorry about my dog. Even like different social gatherings, you get all eyes on you and people undressing you with their eyes. Oh my gosh, look at all those cards. Spirit, we can't take all of those, but I'll take the first one that fell. Okay, you're the type of person that if you are like more of like a masculine type of energy, you seem like the kind of person that's like a knight in shining armor. Or if you're like a feminine type, you're like, you almost appear like a beautiful damsel in distress, or like people want to like rescue you, or somehow like play out different scenarios, sexual scenarios with you, where they're like, you know, they're the rescue, or like you're the princess, or, you know, or they're the prince or something like that. So I'm getting like big time like role play imagery with this one, and even sex toys. And also like this one kind of goes in conjunction with this one. You make people want to like undress you with their eyes and wonder what kind of garments, undergarments you're wearing under your clothes, if any. Okay. You definitely get the wheels turning in people's heads. Let's see what else people are thinking about you, how they view you sexually. So you're just carefree. You're very open up for lots of different fun things. You're very spontaneous. You don't plan your sexuality. You're just like, let's do it now. You're very flirty too, I'm seeing, and you don't mind role play. People see you as, you know, this kind of person that they would like to get to know better, and that you may be easy to get to know as well. And they like what they see of your body. Many people want to see more. Okay, just to kind of wrap it all up so far, what we got. And then we've got this lovely card, and what else? Okay, so yeah, you do have like a beautiful body that's like ready for the beach, for bikinis, whether it's a one-piece suit with like basically any style. If you are a woman, you just look wonderful in a bathing suit, okay? And also you look so good in like black leather. And I'm getting like this kind of BDSM flair. I think that people imagine you as somebody who could really get into like whips and handcuffs and that kind of thing. So that's kind of funny because that is so in alignment with what this card was representing. Like, people want to see you like take control, but also they want to kind of like take control of you. But they know it's in you to be able to like take control, be the one in charge, if that's what their fantasy is. Like, you like to fulfill fantasies. I can tell that. And that's what a lot of people view you that way too. That like, you look like the type of person that you love to fulfill people's fantasies. It gets you turned on too. And you love the adoration, and it looks like you have a lot of secret admirers too, from what I can tell. And some people that will just downright tell you that you're beautiful, you're handsome or gorgeous. So, but many secret admirers. Now, the next part that I want to get into is the channeled message cards, just to see if we can find out more. And then after this portion, I'll get into the letter tiles where I will be channeling names. You guys can look for names and that kind of stuff. But for now, let's go ahead and I will pull some channeled message cards, okay? So Spirit, and I am using this again, as you know. This is my cards, and I'm just going to be pulling some out. So Spirit, please help me to pull out the cards that will give me the correct messages for my pile too. All right, so we've got this one. And I'm just going to pick them out from whatever Spirit wants me to pick out, whatever ones that I'm drawn to. And we'll see what they are. I've got some very naughty cards in here and some that are kind of mild. So it'll just depend. If it's absolutely too naughty, I might have to pull it and just tell you what it means. Because after all, this is not my Patreon. But I do the best I can with these YouTube readings to make them fun for you. But yeah, I mean, if you're interested in my Patreon, it's only $3 to join. So check out my link in the description box below if you want to join. All right, so here we go. Okay, so we've got, they want to have so much sex with you. So you look like somebody who a lot of people desire sexually, and you look like somebody who has a lot of stamina, okay? Because you're physically fit, you look healthy and vivacious. Many people look at you and they think that you're just the type of person that would be open for like candle wax play. And there's people dreaming about this, or this could even be your person dreaming about like dripping hot candle wax onto your body, like onto your chest or your abdomen, your waistline area, and just kind of being like in the moment with the heat of it and the passion and the seductiveness of the hot candle wax. So there's a lot of people out there thinking about how your sexual energy just kind of like screams that you're open for fun stuff like this, and that you would be open to play around like this. And also, you seem like, and you do get a lot of people thinking about like using toys, okay? Using like sex toys and stuff. So it is kind of funny, but like, if this is your person, they may be thinking about wanting to try all kinds of different toys with you to see which ones you really like the best, and just experimenting with this. And just to see your reaction to it and to find out what you like about it. Like, they verbally want to hear about it if this is like your partner, okay? If this is just like other people, they just think you're such a fun person and so open that you're the kind of person that's like, you don't get shy around like sex toys and stuff like that. We got shower sex. So you got people, the way they view you is that, you know, it's that spontaneity again. Like, let's say instead of having sex on a calendar schedule, when you're in the shower with your partner, it may lead to sex. It could be literally anywhere. It could be while watching a movie on the couch. You could just be in the moment and start kissing, and the next thing you know, you're being bent over the couch or something like that, or whatever. You're also somebody that a lot of people see as like marriage material, and a lot of people want to marry you because you're the type of person that you can actually bring home to mom and dad, but you're also really fun to have sex with. So yeah. And then we've got third party. So that's like, that kind of is interesting because this is going along with pile one. I really do think that you guys should watch pile one if you were even remotely interested in doing so, because that reminds me of like how in pile one you attract other people that are in relationships and stuff like that, and you may be invited into thruples. I can't believe how much this is like coinciding with pile one. I mean, it's a little bit different, but it has some similarities. But yeah, you basically, what this is saying is that you get like married men or married women, or people already in a committed relationship that are checking you out, and you may even get invitations to join them, or they're at least thinking about it. Like tying you up is a big thing that is on a lot of people's minds. When they look at you, they just have like these flashes or these images of like these naughty thoughts of what they would love to do to you. We've got tie you up and take you unexpectedly. And then one more, spirit. People feel honored to be with you. So if people were to actually get with you, they would feel super honored because you are definitely top tier. And if you have a partner, they feel very blessed, very blessed to be with you. But yeah, you're the kind of person that you wouldn't be shy about like being tied up or like, you know, having sex somewhere. I mean, even if that was like, if you were really in the heat of the moment, you could have sex like anywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if you've been either asked to have sex somewhere in public or you did have sex in public. Okay. Because that's just how people view you. I mean, it may not even be true that you know, but that's how people view you. Because remember, this is how you're viewed. Okay, let's go ahead and move on with the next portion, which is letter tiles. So how this works is I'm going to be channeling some names, and I might say your name or somebody on your mind, somebody that you know who is having sexual thoughts about you and who's viewing you in quite a sexual way. So keep that in mind. I will say like some last names too if spirit gives them to me. Sometimes that happens. Joshua is coming through. I had to say that for somebody. Josh or Joshua is coming through. Jose. Bonnie. Yeah, so you can look, if I don't say any names, you can look in here for the names or initials of the person you're thinking of. But yeah, I may just surprise you and say your name or somebody that you know that is having a lot of sexual thoughts about you. And it could be somebody you're crushing on, somebody you know, somebody in your workplace, somebody very unsuspecting that you might be surprised about. So it'll be whoever spirit wants to bring through. But if you don't get a name, that's okay. Know that this is probably still your pile. I would say trust your intuition on that. But if you're like, okay, I don't see any names and I didn't hear my name and I don't see any initials, then maybe check out one of the other piles, because that can sometimes happen with general readings. Yeah. You can double up the letters if you need to, and also if everything is there for the name except one letter, it still counts. So I'm going to go ahead and say the names that that I'm receiving, because I'm getting a lot of them already. I'm hearing Nick or Nicholas or Nicolas, Maya, Bridget, Teresa. I'm hearing Bristol, so that could be a last name. Kerrigan. I'm hearing Kershaw, so that could be a last name. Tawny. Tori. Aiden. Marissa. Xavier. What are their names, Spirit? Lily. Craig. I'm hearing Stevenson, so that could be somebody's last name, or Stevens. That could be a last name. Sarah. Donna. Polly. Benjamin. Miles. Bill. Caden. Jason. Monique. Elroy. Okay, that is a name. I just haven't heard that in a while. So when Spirit said that one, I was like, is that a name? I was definitely hearing Elroy. Cleo. Clint. Mason. Jenna. Elizabeth. Ron. Lisa. Brittany. Bart. Brett. I was seeing Bart there, and Brett. And that's what's coming through me. Also Ginger. I'm hearing Ginger. And Luann. Okay. So, oh, and Trina. Okay. There's also Meg. Okay. So look and see, maybe you can see your name in here, or whatever, your initials, or the person on your mind, or somebody, whatever. I just want to get into the hints and clues now. Somebody is definitely, like, people see you and they think that you are like the sun. You shine as bright as the sun. Your smile lights up the room. You're sultry, because I am seeing sultry in here. I do not see a Y, but it's okay. I'm hearing it, and I am channeling while I look at these letter tiles. So yeah, I'm hearing that if you are single, you are not going to be single for long, because somebody's going to come along and want to, like, take you off the market really fast. And also, you make people want to, like, buy you gifts, take you out, treat you. You definitely make people want to spoil you, give you massages, the royal treatment. I just heard the royal treatment. You are nice. You are a very nice person, just inside and out, just beautiful. You're a natural beauty. Okay, you're a naturally beautiful person. Because I saw the name Ginger in here, and I heard the name Ginger, and I also was thinking you could have red hair or red highlights, whether that's natural or even a hair piece or wig, or even, I don't know, maybe something like a weave or something like that. Okay. Any other things you want to add about this spirit for my pile 2? Okay, I am seeing a lot of naughty things in here, which I can't really say because it's not my Patreon, but I am seeing some. I'll just point it out to you, and you can know what you can see what I mean. I was just, so you do get people aroused, all right? I will just say that you make people very aroused. Ageless, yeah, you never age. I'm telling you, you've got to watch pile 1. You're gonna get something out of that, I know, because there's such a similarity. I'm even seeing like sutra in here. It's making me think of Kama Sutra. So many people see you, you look strong, you look flexible. You make people think of like putting you in all kinds of positions, sexual positions, or Kama Sutra positions. Yeah, you just make people's imaginations just kind of run free with the things they want to do to you. Like being with you, I'm hearing it's a bonus because you have many sides to you. You're always, Spirit is telling me, like, you're creative and you never really quite know what to expect. Your looks can change quite a bit too. Like if you do like your hair straightened or curly, it can totally change your look. Even something here too with like how you look with like no makeup on versus like full glam. If you do this, you can look like 2 different people and you have a dynamic look about you, and people notice this about you, and it makes them think about you wearing different things inside of the bedroom to try different looks. Like you get people thinking about how you would look in different types of lingerie. And I'm definitely seeing somebody like looking online for different lingerie styles that they want you to wear. So this could be your partner or somebody who's got the major hots for you. Okay, because I'm even seeing lingerie in the letter tiles. They want you to have like a show. They want you to put on a show for them. Interesting. Okay. Thank you so much for watching my Pile 2 collective. I hope you really enjoyed today's reading. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new. Don't forget to join my Patreon if you want more like this, but explicit or uncensored 18+ readings. It's only $3, like I said, and you can cancel at any time, so there's nothing really to lose. If you would like a personal reading, be sure to check my description box below for more info on how to get a personal reading with me. I keep my prices very affordable for you all. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, it's never expected, but it's always appreciated. And you can find info in my description box as well for how to obtain a personal, or how to donate to my channel, sorry. And it's been a long day. Anyways, love y'all so much. Thank y'all for being here. All my returning subscribers, love y'all so much. Don't forget to like and leave a comment and let me know if you enjoyed this reading. And stay sexy and beautiful. And until next time, bye. Hello to all of you out there who chose the green aventurine or image 3. You're in the right place for today's really fun pick a card. It's going to be all about how they view you sexually. And what do I mean by they? I mean anyone out there, or specifically somebody on your mind, and we're going to get to their name. I'm going to be channeling some names. Whatever spirit wants to bring through, that could be their first, middle, or last name of anybody that you know, okay? Or I could literally say your name, letting you know that this is your pile, or you could see your initials or the person on your mind's initials in these letter tiles. So that'll be toward the end. But just to get us started out, I'm just going to say a little connection prayer to spirit to get us started, okay? So I can connect with spirit. So spirit, please be here now and help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my pile 3 collective, all about how do people view them sexually. And spirit, please speak through me as always, and thank you. All right, so I'm going to be using the Tarot of Sexual Magic. I'm also going to be using the Manara deck and some other fun little cards, as well as some channeled message cards and my own channeling, which I'm going to be tuning in with spirit this whole entire reading and delivering whatever spirit tells me that I need to deliver to you as far as messages go. So we will start out with the Manara. Okay, I'm just going to cleanse my decks here real quick. Okay. So spirit, how do they view my pile 3 sexually? Whoa, that just came out. We had the sun. So you have a vibrancy about you. You have a warmth about you. You may literally have a very warm body temperature. You may just run hot or have a very warm touch, a very gentle touch as well, spirit is saying. And you could run a hot temperature, okay? When people hug you or shake your hand, they feel the warmth. They can feel that radiating off from you. And when you're as hot as you are, you really can't help that now, can you? Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, this so reminds me of the Marilyn Monroe thing. And it's funny too, because I got this image in one of the other piles, but I didn't get this card. So you actually got this card. So you have the old Hollywood vibes, you know, that like classic beauty that never ever goes out of style. You have the like the whole sexy vibes going on with the hair, the perfect hair, even when it's like messy, it still looks somehow perfect. Your breasts always look perky. It doesn't matter how big they are or how small they are. They could be any size, but they look like perky. And if you are a woman, of course. And just in general, you have a nice chest. You have great legs, okay? They could be very lean or muscular, like long. There's a strength to them. And there's also a beauty to your legs. And you look wonderful in all types of shoes, but especially if you like to wear high heels, these are very beautiful on you. And it says a lot about your fun personality when you do wear high heels, if you enjoy wearing heels, of course. All right. What else, spirit? How else are people viewing? Yeah, you got that carefree thing going on. I mean, you see how she's like lifting up her skirt, and it's like just feeling that wind blowing up your skirt. There's like a carefreeness about you that people can tell with your sexuality. Okay. That is a great card too. Even though some of it is covered up, I think you can pretty much see what's going on there. you just seem like you really enjoy the pleasure of sex, okay? And a lot of this is just your vibes, you know? You could have Scorpio. You could have a lot of Scorpio in your chart because you're very sexy. Just a naturally sexy person. We've got Justice, which, look at this fairy here. This woman is a fairy. She's like part human, part fairy, perhaps. Maybe she's wearing a costume. I'm not really sure. But what this tells me is that you have this like otherworldly kind of beauty that really stands out. You could have freckles, you could have blonde or light brown hair. It doesn't really matter what color the hair is. It's just like, you know, you could even, I don't know why I was hearing like you could look a little bit like the girl on this card, or even Michelle Pfeiffer. I'm hearing there's something, you know how she has those interesting lips. Okay, I think Spirit is telling me the reason I was hearing Michelle Pfeiffer is there's something sexy about Michelle's lips. Okay, and for my pile number 3, you have very kissable lips, and the curvature of your lips, there's something very pronounced about them and very pretty. It's a pretty mouth shape. And yeah, you get people wondering what it's like to kiss you, what it would feel like to kiss you, and what you can do with that mouth of yours. You just get a lot of people thinking about it. But people love to stare at your mouth when you talk. That is what I'm really seeing, is people love to watch you when you're like eating or taking a sip of a drink or talking. There seems to be like something drawing people to your mouth area. You have beautiful eyes too. But there's something about those lovely, luscious lips and the unique shape. You also have beautiful legs, and you may be very sensitive on the back of your knee. I'm not sure why that was coming through, but let that be a confirmation. If you feel like you have like a sensitive spot behind the back of your knee, you have like very soft skin. You do. You have like this very, very soft skin. It seems like you moisturize a lot or something like that, or you use like oils on your skin, coconut oil or some kind of oil, some kind of natural oils. I'm hearing too that you just smell divine. You could smell like a rose, like maybe you like floral scents, or there's something even maybe musky here. I'm getting like a whiff of like something that smells like coconut too. Like vanilla coconut. The scent is just really pleasant. So that is what Spirit is giving me. But also it smells like I'm literally smelling something. It smells like very florally. Is that a word? Florally? Flowery. Okay, so you smell like a flower, and you're as beautiful as any flower. I heard you're as beautiful as a rose. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. I said that, and then look at that. I've got to ring my bell because that is not a coincidence. He's giving her a tulip. So yeah, you're beautiful. You're as beautiful as a flower. And you have many admirers. But this card, I'm not sure if you know anything about this tarot of sexual magic, but this card is significant of like oral sex. So that just tells me that you have many people wanting to perform oral on you, okay? And they want to do this in a romantic way, in a way that brings you satisfaction, pleasure. And you may have a lot of suitors that try to, you know, come up to you and try to romance you, because there's a lot of people that and I don't know why that's in reverse. I'm not reading reversals today, But you have a lot of, yeah, that just like, yeah, that confirms it right there. I didn't even see what that was. You have many people that want to offer you the experience of being lavishly spoiled with massages, foot rubs, leg rubs, belly rubs, chest rubs, just totally making you feel like you're in heaven and giving you that sexual satisfaction as well orally. That's on a lot of people's minds. When they're picking up your sexual vibes, they're picking up how basically what a beautiful lover you are or would be. And they can't get that out of their minds. How beautiful the lovemaking would be with you because of your body. You have a gorgeous body. I just heard too that many people imagine you grabbing the sheets and your toes curling up and like just having the most pleasurable moments ever. I'm not gonna lie though, I did see an image of, there's definitely somebody, this could be somebody from your past, that maybe was a little bit rougher than what you might have liked, because I'm seeing somebody like kind of wanting to get a little bit rough with you, but your sexual energy isn't really screaming that you're like that. But it doesn't mean that some people won't want to do that to you. But like, you seem like confident, but a little bit more on the reserved side. You're not too reserved. You're fun, you're carefree, you're open, but you're not into like some of the really, really rough stuff. You know what I mean? You're more into like the like love making, or maybe a Kama Sutra, or different kinds of fun positions, but not some of the like heavy stuff, like the heavy BDSM or like fetish plays and stuff like that, you know? So there's like there's a ladylike quality here. I don't know. That's what's coming across. If you're like, oh no, that's definitely not me, maybe this isn't your pile, because that's definitely what's coming through here. But that's up to you if you want to try out a different pile, my pile 3. But if this sounds like you, then stick with me, okay? How else are people viewing my pile 3 sexually? Naughty nurse. Okay. So you're very much like a caretaker. You know, you are so sweet in your nature. You have a really nice body, and all of your assets are so perfect. Like, no matter what you wear, no matter what size your breasts are, they look amazing. You have nice cleavage. If you are a woman watching this, you just have a beautiful chest and the cutest little smile. It's adorable. And you got this innocence about you. That's how people sexually perceive you, as a little bit innocent. Even if you really aren't all that innocent, people kind of see you as like, you know, the caretaker kind of person, or like somebody who's just the sweetest individual, like always putting other people first, and that maybe you don't even have a sexual bone in your body. Like you seem very, I want to say like austere. Is that a word? I don't know. But let me look that word up. That's going to bother me if I don't. Okay, it wasn't posture. It's austere. Austere. Like, meaning that like, austere is like, maybe you look like, what would that be? It could mean like stern, or so maybe like morally strict. Ah, morally strict. Okay. Giving no or little no Okay, giving little, I cannot talk, giving little or no scope for pleasure. So you just don't give it all away, you know? You don't, people look at you and they see like a sexiness, but you're not out there flaunting it, you know? You could look a little bit reserved or almost innocent, like, virtuous, yeah, virtuous, and very, very ladylike if you are somebody who, I guess, identifies as feminine. You seem very, very virtuous. Now, what I want to do, I mean, even if you aren't, that's just how people view you, okay? You're not out there showcasing the goods and stuff like that. You may be like a little bit on the timid side as far as flirting, or, you know, maybe not that flirtatious, or only flirting with somebody you know is like into you and stuff like that. All right, so, or at least that's how people view you. Let's see what else. I have these cards here. And what I would like to do is just pull some out. I do use these on my Patreon too, so some of them may be extra naughty. So if they are, I'm not going to be able to read it on here, but I'll let you know what it says in a nice YouTube friendly way, okay? And so I'm going to pull them and then lay them down, face down, and then we'll go over them. So Spirit, help me to choose the right one for my pile 3 on how people view them sexually. Okay. There's that. This pink one is kind of calling out to me. Yeah, Spirit is showing me like somebody with pigtails. Like you have like this very innocent vibe about you. Very like, I don't know if you're very young or you just seem very youthful and very innocent. Even though you may not be. Okay. Couple more, Spirit. That's probably good. Okay. So, but yeah, I mean, if you want all the naughtiness of the fun of these 18+ pick cards, then definitely join me at my Patreon. All the info you need for that is in the description box below, okay? We've got this one here, angry sex. I feel like you get ex-lovers stuck on you. There's a high intensity of emotionality when it comes to you being the one who got away, okay? There's definitely the feeling, and I'm going to roll the dice. Who is this? There's somebody stuck on you. They're not too happy about it, but they might have liked to like have angry sex or get you to fight and make up and that kind of thing. Who is this person who wants to have angry sex with my pile 3? We've got somebody who may have Virgo in their chart, Aries in their chart, Leo in their chart, or Capricorn in their chart, and they're thinking about having angry sex with you. Capricorn. Did I say Leo for that? Okay. That's actually Cancer. So I don't know why I said Leo, but you know what? I don't believe in any slips of the tongues or accidents. I think that was supposed to be said. So I'm going to keep it. Leo, Cancer, Aries, and Virgo. Okay? There's somebody definitely stuck on you, obsessing about you and wanting to have some very intense emotional sex with you, because they have a lot of like either pent-up anger or they're just that way. There's definitely somebody that wants to see you wearing next to nothing. I feel like a lot of people, when they see you, they get this feeling like they want to see more. They want to see you revealing more of your skin, more of your beautiful body. Oh my gosh, Spirit. Gotta ring my bell for that. That's a confirmation. whenever I get a confirmation from Spirit, I ring that bell, because Spirit is just awesome. I mean, look at that. Out of all those cards, you know, and all of those cards are all different. There may be like a couple of repeats, maybe. But this person, I mean, literally, I had just said that. This person from your past has emotions for you, very intense emotions, and they want to have like makeup sex with you. They want to see you wearing lingerie. A lot of people view you that way sexually, that they want to see you wearing like lingerie, wearing something sexy. They want to see more of your freaky side. Yeah, so there's definitely, you know, people who do think of you as like that sweet and innocent type of person, but they want to see your freaky side. People view you that way, that like they think you're almost a little bit too either rigid, or, you know what I mean? They want to like bring out some kind of freak, inner freak. They want to hear you scream, super loud sex. People want to see you like acting like almost like an animal, having so like the time of your life and just letting loose and doing something crazy in bed. Splish splash, taking a bath. There's definitely this element of like your beautiful body that people want to see you either taking a bath or enjoying yourself in a shower, or even making love to you in the shower. If you did that with the person from your past who's stuck on you, this person, they're still thinking about that. And that's what Spirit was bringing through. Celebration sex. Okay, somebody wants to get naughty around the holidays. You may be having a birthday coming up here soon, or some holiday, I don't know. This could mean a couple things. This could be somebody that you will hook up with around the holidays, you know, come December. Yeah, that's one thing Spirit is telling me. For some of you out there who are single and looking to mingle, you could be hooking up on the holidays. Ooh, there's somebody definitely hoping to hook up with you. Or if you have a birthday coming up. Because I'm hearing that song, birthday sex. Oh, shoot. You're kidding me. Spirit, you are amazing. Look at that. You have someone from your past that is like seriously obsessed with you. I cannot make this up, guys. They want to see your hidden freak side. Look, look. I cannot make this up. Spirit amazes me. See, there's somebody that wants to see your inner hidden freak. They want to bring that out in you. And a lot of people, you know, when they see you, they're like, I wonder if I could turn that person a little bit wild. Make them get naughty and scream in the bedroom. Let's take a closer look at the names of these people who are thinking about you in a sexual way. Maybe you can see this ex's name in here, or their initials. Now with this, I will be channeling some names. I might say your name. I might say the name of somebody that you know who's having some sexual thoughts about you and viewing you in a very sexual way. Okay? I'm hearing Rosaline and Nathan right away. And Sunny. Okay, so like I said, you may hear your name. If you don't hear any names of anybody you know, you can look for initials, okay? Also, if you see most of the name there except one letter, it still counts. And you can duplicate letters as you need to. I do see Bob Robert, Rodney, Greg or Gregory. I'm hearing the last name Tanis, so that could be somebody's last name. Pedro or Pedro. Kiki. Christina. I also see Virgo in here, so there could be a Virgo. That could be you. Calum. Calum. Callie. Sherry. Sally. Linda. Jess. Andrew. Antoine. Or Antoinette. Chad. Raya. What else, Spirit? Chandler. Chase. Natasha. Delilah. Dylan. Haresh. Gigi. Brianna. Mitchell. Patrice. Norman. Braylon. Riley. Elena. Lizzie or Izzy. Isabel. Olivia. China. George. Georgina. Chris. Christopher. I think that's it. Okay. And Dan, I see Dan here, or Danielle. Daniel. This person thinks you have a cute butt. They love your butt. They want to treat you like a rag doll, like you're weightless. Pick you right up off the ground and have their way with you. I'm seeing that here. I'm hearing that. If van, okay, one of these people could own a van and like be thinking about taking you out on a date, maybe to a drive-in theater or something like that. It could even be the back of a pickup truck. But having sex in like a back of a pickup truck or van. So if you know somebody, this is very specific to somebody out there listening, that Spirit wants you to know that there's somebody with a pickup truck or van that is thinking about getting you back there in the back and like having sex with you. Okay. Even outside on a blanket. That's what I'm hearing, outside on a blanket. I'm hearing Sergio as well for a name, Sergio. Interesting. I just heard sciatica. I think that's like a medical condition. That could be you, if you have that, being a confirmation from spirit. Or this could be the ex that has this. I can't be sure of what that means. But if you resonate with that, please let me know. I'm seeing HC, and that makes me think of like healthcare. That could be you that works in healthcare. Or this person who's thinking about you a lot. Or you could literally be a nurse. I mean, we did get the nurse card after all. Or people just see you this way, that you're very caring, kind, such a caretaker, such a sweet soul. You're hardworking. You have beautiful skin, is what I'm also hearing. I think that came through earlier, but it's coming through again. There's something about the color of your skin and the softness of it that's very appealing. Rosy cheeks. I'm hearing rosy cheeks. You could have like a natural blushiness to your cheeks. I'm seeing like sergeant in here. So maybe this past person or somebody who has the hots for you is like in the military. Okay. So there's, I mean, I could probably keep going, but oh yeah, I will say one more thing. I am seeing Sag in here, so that could be you or somebody who's thinking heavily about you. Is a Sagittarius, okay? Somebody thinks that you and them would make beautiful babies. That's coming through too. And I think that's it. There could be somebody in the pickup line at school too, if you have young kids, that is crushing on you. I just had to say that, and that's one last thing. Like I said, Spirit could probably bring in a lot more messages. But thank you, Spirit, for bringing in all these messages for my pile 3. Pile 3, I hope you enjoyed this. Please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and also, yeah, let me know how this resonated with you. And please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. It's so important. It helps my channel to grow, and it allows you to become part of this community. So please hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to join my Patreon if you want to get uncensored readings from me. It's only $3 a month to join, and you're going to have a blast over there if you like this kind of reading. And also, if you'd like a personal reading, I do offer those. Check out my description box below for more info on how you can obtain a personal reading with me. And also check the description box below for information about how you can donate to my channel if you'd like to. It's never expected, but always appreciated. And much love to you all. Many blessings. Stay sexy and beautiful. And until next time. Bye.